Warning: it is important that prior to performing this or any other safety or service procedure on any Marathon product, that the person performing the work has both read and fully understands the parts and service manual as well as the product operator's manual, including the detailed safety instructions that accompanied this product. If there is anything that is unclear or that you don't understand, do not attempt to operate the product or perform any of the service or maintenance tasks called out in this video. Quarantine the area, lock out and tag out the product, walk away, and contact your supervisor immediately for clarification. It is also important to ensure you are wearing the appropriate personal protective equipment, hereafter referred to as PPE, prior to beginning this or any other service or maintenance procedure. Hey, I'm Travis Wallen, the service guru here at Marathon Equipment. Thanks for joining me at the Service Shack. On behalf of everyone at Marathon Equipment, we would like to thank you for choosing our line of products. Today we want to show you the correct way to operate your Marathon Self-Contained Compactor. Before we begin, ensure that you have the proper PPE that is required by your facility. We suggest safety glasses, earplugs, safety shoes, and gloves as a minimum, but always follow your company's PPE guidelines. For units that feature a standard control panel, you will have the following functions on your panel. In some cases, your controls may be mounted on a remote pendant, but the primary controls will still operate in a similar fashion. Keyed start switch. This is the keyed switch that allows you to start operation of your compactor. Emergency stop push button. When pressed, this push button will stop all powered operations of the compactor. Reverse push button. This push button will reverse the compaction ram when pressed. Note: the motor must be running for the reverse button to operate. Now let's cover what you'll need to do to perform a cycle. In case of an emergency, push the large red button to stop. First, place the material to be discarded into the compactor. If your unit is equipped with a door or has a feed chute with a door installed, open the door, deposit your waste or recyclables, and then close and latch the door. Next, insert the key into the keyed start switch. Turn it clockwise to the start position and push in for 1 to 2 seconds and release. The unit will cycle the preset number of times determined by the multi-cycle counter, then stop. A cycle consists of the complete extension and retraction of the ram. Repeat if necessary after the compactor has stopped. Note: it is important to know that any time you open the door, you will interrupt the cycle of the compactor and you will have to restart the unit. When you have finished using the compactor, turn the key to the counterclockwise position and remove the key from the keyed switch. Next, let's cover what the control panel will look like for models that feature a photoelectric cycle control system. Manual off, automatic shutdown. This switch controls the compactor operation mode, manual or automatic. Keyed start switch. Emergency stop push button. Reverse push button. Advance warning container full light. When the light starts flashing, then 200 psi is left before the pressure switch is activated to shut the unit off and container is full. The unit will run when light flashes. When the light stays on continuously, the container is full and is ready to be emptied before its next use. The unit will not run while the light is continuously on. To deactivate the light, press the eliminated light, automatic shutdown light. If a blockage in the charge chamber causes the compactor to continue cycling, the timer will shut the compactor down after the preset time has passed. To deactivate the timer, the eliminated push button is pressed after clearing the blockage. Now let's cover what you'll need to do to perform a cycle using automatic mode. In case of an emergency, push the large red button to stop. To operate the unit in automatic mode, place the material to be discarded into the compactor. Note: if you are loading the compactor through a door or gate, close it before starting the compactor. Insert the first key into the manual off automatic key switch and turn to the automatic position. Insert the second key into the start switch and turn to the right. Press the key in the start switch and hold it continuously for 20 seconds. Both the audible and visual startup alarms will energize for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, the audible alarm will stop, but the visual alarm will continue for an additional 15 seconds for a total of 20 seconds. After 20 seconds, the motor will start and the ram will extend, then retract. One complete cycle. The light will continue to flash until the unit is manually turned off, automatically shuts down, or is switched to the manual mode. Warning: in automatic mode, the power unit will restart the ram automatically anytime the photocell detects any object in the charge box for 5 continuous seconds. For units that feature an integral dumper, you will have the following functions on your control panel. Keyed start switch with ability to start packer or dumper operations. Emergency stop push button. Reverse push button. Dumper up-down. This manually controls the direction of the dumper. Now let's cover what you'll need to do to perform a cycle. In case of an emergency, push the large red button to stop. First, place the container onto the dumper. Then insert the key into the key switch and turn right to start the dumper. Turn the up-down switch to the up position and hold to raise and empty the container. When the container is empty, turn the up-down switch to the down position, hold to lower the dumper, and then remove the container from the dumper. When you have finished with the dumper, turn the key to the left for 1 to 2 seconds and release. The unit will cycle the preset number of times determined by the multi-cycle counter, then stop. Repeat if necessary after the compactor has stopped. After use, press the stop button and remove the key. The key should always be in the possession of authorized personnel. If the ram is stopped in any position on a unit, then you can do the following to move the ram forward or rearward. To move the ram forward, turn the key switch clockwise and press. To move the ram rearward, hold the reverse button down, turn and press the key switch, release the key switch, then release the reverse button. You can also change directions of the ram while it's moving. To reverse the ram while it is moving forward, press the reverse button. To cause the ram to move forward while it's moving rearward, press the key switch. It is important to know that this unit runs via timer controls, so if you interrupt the cycle at any point and try to run the ram forward or backward, the unit will run for its pre-programmed time. This will not harm the unit. Just let it run through its cycle, and when it has returned to the home position, it will run normally on the next cycle. Self-contained compactors can also be equipped with the following optional controls and features. Sustained manual pressure control button. Hold to run, release to stop. This option requires the compactor operator to remain at the push button station pressing the hold to run and start buttons while the compactor is in use. After the unit has started, the start button is released. If the hold to run button is released, the unit will stop instantly. Start on door closure. When the switch is in auto, the PLC counts door closures. The machine will start on a predetermined count that is within the PLC. That's it. Now you know how to operate your Marathon Self-Contained Compactor. If you have any questions, please contact Marathon Technical Services at 877-258-1105. Remember, we're here to help in any way we can. So be safe out there, and we'll see you next time here at the Service Shack.